Okay, so I had one earlier of me tracing lines off my sketch, but it didn't turn out very well. So I'm going to do this in watercolor. So I need a watercolor pen, so I'm using my Pigma Sensei pens. They're kind of like markers, really, more than a pen, but that works for me because I'm not really a pen person, so. This actually is not my character. I mean, I draw him all the time, but his name's actually Thane, and he really belongs to Manic or Lilu. She goes by different names depending on what group. It's also the male character in the project we were working on together. But thanks to time constraints lately, that I should be working on a judge right now. But I kind of wanted a break, and there's nothing better for a break than drawing a half-naked guy in bed. Well, maybe finding a half-naked guy in bed, but hubby probably wouldn't like that, but I bet he doesn't find that joke even kind of funny. He doesn't have a lot of sense of humor. Pinches me. I have no idea if you can even see this. That's what happened with the other one. I mean, it came out really good, but the music was a little loud, so maybe just as well. Because YouTube's taken down two of my videos. And the thing that annoys me is one of them I can't get back because I lost it when the computer died. It's Fireworks. And I set it to hymn song. And if I recall, it was a live version too, which is what really torques me because it wasn't even an album. You'd think people would want the exposure. And I suppose maybe once you're some famous band, you don't need exposure anymore. It's like I try to say, oh, you should go listen to this band, and I put their song on my blog, and then boom, you can't play it because it went in bed. What have I done there? Oh, okay. It's kind of funny. I may not think that in. I may leave that out. You know, and it's like, this makes it really hard for me to say, oh, guys, listen, this is so cool, and you can't hear it. And I'm not saying everyone should share everything in the world, that people should be paid for their work, because you should be. But, I don't know. Drawing ears. I hate ears. Ears and noses both. They are the stupidest looking body parts. Well, that you know you're using regular rated art. If you put any nakedness, you know, people throw a fit. I don't know. I sometimes forget that there are people out there that are so hung up on that stuff because I don't really know any. You know, it's like this whole religion thing. I tend to forget that all the Christians are so wound up and uptight about Christianity, because I'm not, and the people I know aren't. And, you know, I guess I just forget that other people with other points of view exist because I don't interact with them at all. It's not that I don't interact with them by choice, it's just they don't, you know, they're not hanging out on my blog, and they're not, you know, visiting me, and they're not talking to me on the phone. Well, no one's talking to me on the phone. My phone's always dead. Am I kidding? You've got black hair. Well, it's funny because I originally imagined brown hair way back when we were first writing him. And then, of course, he didn't have brown hair, he had black. And so it ends up with everybody I draw as a blonde with a black-haired guy. That is just total luck. I mean, it makes me become obsessed with black-haired guys. I'm really not. No, I'm not singing with the radio. If this wasn't on, I might, but, well, I don't think I know this song. I don't know what it is, actually. It's the Killers. I'm going to develop a taste for them all of a sudden. Thanks to Pandora. Oh, not too bad. That's pretty good. Now I gotta do the blankets. I'm not very good at this three-dimensional thing. Because I don't know, I have a problem with the third dimension. So I don't drive unless I actually have to. I play video games myself. You know, it's like I'm a video game hater, but that Resistance has got the world's most annoying sound effects ever. And yes, I'm aware it's crooked and doesn't fill the page up properly. But there's such thing as cropping. And yes, this is feathers I'm drawing. They sort of are. In case you never paid attention to the artwork. If you haven't, you can go see it on my MySpace or my Flickr or my DeviantArt. Everything's under Pandora _and 46s. There we go. And that will get cropped down, which is a pretty good one. We're done. Alright then. That looks like I'm done. Okay, this is probably long enough anyway.